Hello guys, welcome to the channel. So today we're gonna polish the headlights on our on my Mercedes. So we're gonna use this material, very simple, some sandpaper pads, the various sizes from 240 to 2000, a drill, some polishing compounds, P1, P2, these are gonna be at the end, and water bottle, masking tape. And I'm just going to show you the process on this one, which is very damaged. What I usually do, I start with 400 on this one. On this case, I'm going to start with 240 because it's very damaged, so I'm trying to get proper the damage layer. I'm only going to film one. This one is not that bad, so I'm not going to bore you with the second one. This video is going to contain just the one. Okay, so I'm gonna mask the situation. I'll probably remove this one if I can and do it off the car. We'll see, because since I painted the bumper, I kind of didn't mask proper here and I made a mess. So I would like to take it off, but we'll see. If not, we'll be on the car. If not, maybe not. Okay, this one I'm probably not even gonna, or maybe I'm gonna polish this one also. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, be right back. Let me do the masking and then we'll film the process, and yeah, maybe you get some tips. I usually use water. Every step I use water to polish. Some people on the bigger steps, they use dry polish, dry sanding, like dry sanding, but I like to use water. I believe it's minimizing the risk that you do heavy grooves. Okay, thank you, be right back. Okay guys, welcome back. So what we did, we took a administrative decision and we decided to take off the headlight. We took both the headlights out. It's way easier to, I don't need to mask anything, and it's recommendable. It's if your car can remove the headlights quick and you know what you're doing, it's recommended, instead of needing to use masking tape and maybe you damage your paint and so on. Better like this. So we're joining after I remove the headlights. I'm at 400 grit. I don't know if it's visible. Yeah, 400 grit. We do wet sanding. I already did the 240. This is the headlight that was very damaged. Like I said, I will only show you this headlight. Not gonna bore you because it's the same repetitive system. So yeah, you get a crack at it. You do a couple of minutes, or 3-4 minutes on each grit, going progressively, like I said, from 400 or 240 in my case if your headlight is very damaged, and then up to 2000 in my case. I go up to 2000 with sandpaper, wet sanding. After I use actually from 1000 up, I use the drill, even for the wet sanding. And then after the 2000, I do again finish with the wet sanding and do the polishing compounds. Yeah, I'll come back when, or should I? Yeah, I don't know if I should bore you with the whole system, with the whole process, or just show you the highlights. In this case, I finished with the 400, going up to 800 grit. You need, this is those type of jobs where you need to trust the process, because it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Like when you're first starting, even your headlight is kind of matted and opaque, you will also, if you remove the headlights just like me, make sure that you can put it somewhere where it kind of stays put, doesn't run about on you. Okay, so like I said, this headlight looked bad, but now it looks worse if you judge by the opacity, because as you can see, look guys, so this is 800 grit. At 240 was way worse. I didn't film that, but yeah. So this is that type of thing where you need to kind of trust the process, guys. Yeah. So this was the 800. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. I prefer, you know, to do more than less. So the thing is that on every level you have to go enough so to get the grooves that the previous grid did. So you go 800, 400, you should go 600, but I don't have, so I go 400, 800. That's why I'm insisting more with the 8, because I need to make sure that the headlight is smooth. Yeah, it's a boring, repetitive job, but believe me guys, the satisfaction of having clear headlights on your car, it's incredible. It changes the whole car. When you, it's like, I don't know, like a facelift, so to speak. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with the 800 grit. I'm gonna give it a wipe, and we're gonna go up to 1000, which, as discussed, we're gonna use the drill for from the 1000 up. Not for nothing, but it's also hard on the hand. It's not easy. So yeah, it's something that some headlights are easier than others. The shape on my car, it's a little bit weird. It's like a rugby ball or like a football from America. But yeah, the satisfaction nonetheless the best. I'm not a professional by any by any means. Like, you know, on this channel we do like weekend warrior mechanic type of stuff. But what I do have is time and a pleasure of working on my car. Like, it's easy in our days to just take your car to a shop and they do everything, you just pay and that's it. But I believe that somehow in our days we lost that happiness of working on your own stuff, and the pride that you get when you completed the task and you're making something that was shit into something nice. Yeah. So yeah guys, this is where we are now. We'll keep at it one more time with the 1000. We go to the 1500. 1500 is the next grid that we're gonna do. And yeah, as an added protection, it's recommended to put foil after a job like this, because it tends to get back to matte after a while. But one, I tried to put foil and it's not easy. I messed it up, so it's not something that I can do. And second of all, I know how to polish, so I rather polish it every 2 years, let's say, than to struggle to put foil, don't put it nice and be horrible. I say, nah, leave it. I'll just polish it when it's needed, and that's it. So yeah, this is my philosophy. But if you are good at foil, at wrapping, yeah, strongly recommend a nice headlight wrap, a film, transparent film, to protect the newly polished face. Okay, we go up to 1500 now. Go up to 1500. Grit. Okay. Wet the pad. Okay. Wet the headlight. And you crack at it. I try to change the direction of the movement with every grit that I change. I don't know if it's doing anything, but in my head is like trying to not go down the same road with every grit, when it's better to just change the direction. This is in my head. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it does anything. I had good results, so I don't know if it's because of this or just because. But yeah, this would be my 1500 grit. As you can see, every time you changing to higher and higher grit, the fogginess of the lamp, the headlight, it's less and less strong, like especially when you use water. But look, see guys, how it, you get less and less fogginess, let's say, yeah, with every grit you go up. I like to check. You could go without checking, but I like the satisfaction that after every let's say session of polishing, of sanding, I like to check to dry with the towel and yeah, I would call this done with 1500. Yeah, I'd call this a success at the 1500 level. And now we go to the 2000, after which the fun part starts, when you use polishing compound and the headlight comes back to life, guys. So yeah, let's go to the 2000. Give it a go. Have a crack at it. Okay. Again, I like to wet the pad a little bit. Give it a soak. I've seen guys doing polish and they fold their pads into a recipient with water to be proper soaked. I'll probably start doing that in some point in the future. Oh, okay. But we'll have to change the direction. We're at the direction change. And yeah, like I said, this is a trust the process kind of work, because it gets worse before it gets better. But now we are at the point where our work starts to be visible and we get the satisfaction that we are on the right track, guys. Look at this. Okay, let's see. This was the first run with 2000, and we get kind of an okay light, huh? Yeah. Another run at it. Another run, and get to the polishing compound. Okay guys, I pulled that. Hey, smashing success. In my world, it's a smashing success. I use this type of pad, which is like a sponge bath pad, to add my polishing compound. And one thing that I do like is that before I start with my polishing compound, I like my headlight to be very dry. So I tend to take a break here, hydration, yeah, a hydration break, beer in my case because I'm on holiday. So yeah, maybe juice or water in your guys' case if it's a weekday. Yeah, I'll come back after we dry up, so we do the polishing compound. Okay guys, so it's about 5 minutes later, and we're prepared for the polishing compound. No, I think I put too much, but it's okay. I like to spread it all the way, and now start polishing just as you would a door panel, or like on my channel I do have a video where I reconditioned the headlight on my Renault Megane convertible. That was last year. On that video I used a liquid polymer. I still have that kit. It's absolutely amazing. I still trust it. It's kind of my safety net. Every time I'm thinking that if a pair of headlights don't come out as I like, I'm just gonna fall back on that solution. Just that till now I never had an issue. So what I could clearly say is that both solutions are amazing. I would say that the liquid polymer is a little bit less time consuming and work, but I prefer this one because it's more satisfying. Like, I feel like I'm doing more than there. I feel like the liquid polymer is doing all the magic. Here I feel like I'm the one who's doing the magic. That's the only, let's say, considerant in which I rather do this than the other one. There is no other considerant. Now these two elements, step 1, step 2, I actually bought it for body, but I tried it on headlights and it worked. So I said, okay, why not? Okay guys, so this is first. This is how it comes out after the first run with the part 1 of the polishing compound. And I'm telling you, like the level of detail and the clarity, I'm telling you, it's just like a brand new headlight bulb. Like, I swear by it. For me, it's incredibly fun, and I don't know, I love it. I love doing this type of stuff to my cars. I feel like I'm doing something, not just, don't get me wrong, there are things which I don't put my nose in, but honestly, stuff like this, anybody can do. I'm telling you, if I can do it, anybody can do it, because I'm definitely not a professional, I swear. I'm just a truck driver who, let's say, went to the night classes of the University of YouTube and seen so many amazing guys doing their work, and I thought, okay, why not me, you know? Like, it's okay, I could give it a go. So I start trying with small things, and yeah. Okay guys, I'm back. I paused the video a little bit because yeah, I had to change the battery on my drill, and also my wife made me a mojito. Like, I don't know if there's anything better than to work on your car under the Spanish sun, and your amazing wife is making you a homemade mojito. Like, I can't think of many things I'd rather do than do this, guys. Home DIY mechanic and homemade mojitos under the Spanish sun. Guys, I'll let you be the judge of that, and you can leave it in the comments if many things are better than that. Okay guys, we're at the end now. We're getting to the end. So what I want to say is that thank you very much for watching. I appreciate every one of you. I kind of hope that you get some ideas, and the most that I would like people to get out of my videos is the courage to do stuff. Right? I'm telling you, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I know it's been overused, this phrase, but it's true, guys. Honestly, like, it's really, really true. You have bad headlights on your car, or I don't know, like a small rust spot on your wing, or even a small EGR change, or look at this, guys. Look at this. Guys, this is done, and if I can say so myself, honestly, like, it could pass for a brand new one. I'm telling you, it could pass for a brand new one, guys. And like I said, it's that kind of thing where you have to trust the process. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my mojito and then start with the other one.